everybody. This is probably gonna come at you guys as a surprise because it came at me as a surprise, definitely. Don't mind the blanket, don't mind my swollen eyes and crazy hair. I literally just woke up. I'm gonna make this video as short as possible. I was going through something the last quite a few vlogs, to be honest. I'm doing a lot of crying off the camera and just trying to figure stuff out. A lot of people guessed what I was going through. I'm not sure how. Lucky guessed. About a month ago, I was having some troubles in my relationship. I keep about 99% of my life private, and the other 1% I do like end up telling you. Kristle and I were having like a little issue. We were trying to work it out for about 2 weeks. We didn't tell anybody. We just kept everything private completely. And on April 1st, things kind of everything kind of blew up into smoke. We decided to break up. I made a video on April 3rd, 2 days after the breakup. I literally cried the whole video. It was 14 minutes long. I cried the whole video. I was literally a mess because I never felt so heartbroken in my life. Because I love Kristle more than I have ever loved anybody in my whole life. Today is April 13th. It has been 10 days since that video was made. I deleted the video because I told you guys why we broke up. I opened up about the whole situation, but it just didn't feel right to upload to YouTube. I had a gut feeling that it wasn't right, so I deleted it. Another reason why I deleted it is because about 5 days after Kristle and I broke up, Kristle looked at me and she told me that she missed me. She feels like she'll be with me again one day. It's complicated. It's a very confusing situation because I'm still living with her. We tried to take the most grown-up approach over just the whole situation. We told everybody individually. First thought that a lot of people thought was that I'd be moving, and a lot of people cried because they didn't want me to move, and eye-opening how much people care for me here and how I'm loved and wanted, and it's crazy. Kristle and I are the bestest of friends you could ever imagine. We have a connection that I don't think we'd ever be able to find with anybody else. On April 1st and April 2nd, April 3rd, 4th, I cried more times than I could ever imagine. You guys probably saw I completely just gave up on vlogging for a little bit. Like, I didn't vlog as much, I didn't make videos as much. I was so broken. I was so depressed. Anything I'd look at, I would just cry. I'd look at Kristle and just cry, but I tried my hardest to keep my mind preoccupied. I saw a trainer. I was doing job applications. I was playing golf. But then when she told me that she misses me and she feels like we'll be together again one day, it made me have hope. I just wanted to tell you guys that yes, we broke up. I don't know how some people guessed it. I really have no idea. When I admitted it on one of my social links that you guys communicate to me, however you word it. Some people were calling me a liar. Definitely not a liar. I was in this relationship thinking we'd be together forever because that's what we'd say. And something changed, and there's nothing I could do about it. I would never keep someone in a relationship if they didn't feel it was right. That's not the type of person I am. Hey guys, so I have actually already filmed this video. It was over 18 minutes of me just... I feel like it was me making a fool out of myself. I did nothing but cry the whole video, hence why my cheeks are so red right now. And I took about a 2-hour break after that video, and I said to myself, I wouldn't feel right uploading that video. I don't want to come on here and cry the whole video. I owe it to my audience. I owe it to my subscribers, my supporters, anyone who has been following me. I have been on YouTube for quite some time, as you guys know. I've had my fair share of moments, and you guys met Destiny. You guys have seen that whole journey unfold. And Destiny saved me from a dark, dark place. Like, she is, I'm like shaking. I don't want to cry. That's why I'm refilming this. She's one of the most amazing people. You don't have to be in a relationship with her to know that. You don't have to be a family member to know that. On January 13th, ironically enough, it was actually Friday the 13th, Destiny broke up with me. Since then, I have filmed videos, I've put on fake smiles, I have cried every single time I shut off the camera, I have screamed in my pillows, I have questioned if I am worth anything. Destiny accepts me. She still accepts me. But Destiny accepted me at my absolute all-time lowest. She has seen me at my worst. And somehow she still thought I was the most beautiful thing she's ever seen. I look like a crazy right now. But, why she broke up with me or what happened, that whole thing is very, like, up to Destiny. But she broke up with me. And it is so fucking, like, the most craziest concepts of the world is the fact that you as a person can have your whole future planned out, your whole, just everything so planned out, and you think you have everything going for you, and someone can just kind of rip that away from you and completely take that from you. And I feel like that's what Destiny did. We had so much planned. And I am so in love with her still. And I want her to know that, like I've told her, that I will never give up. I will never give up on her. I will try everything in my power to fix whatever is going on with her, and I will be there for her. And some of you were like, well, how come she's still in the vlog? Like, why did she say single if she's still in the vlog? We do still live together. We don't want to lose each other in the sense of, like, being friends and stuff. And we're even still sharing the same bed. I know a lot of you are going to be like, what? It's very much an attachment thing. I feel like I'm honestly not going to be able to sleep alone. I just feel my anxiety and my depression is through the absolute roof. But her breaking up with me has done damage to my heart. It's completely broken. And I didn't want to make this video. I was hiding it from you guys. I was trying so hard to act like everything was okay, and to act like, you know, I would ignore the question and I would bypass everything that was mentioned about Destiny. And because I was embarrassed, I'm hurt, I just feel like I wish I could turn back time and just fix everything. I have some things I have to work through. I have to work on myself for myself. Destiny will always be a part of my life because she is literally just everything to me, and the breakup was all up to her, and I can't force her to be with me when she needs to figure stuff out. I don't really know what to say. Alright, so do you want to tell them?
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. We had broke up. It happened Sunday, and it was initiated by me. But the fact of the matter is I've had a lot of time to think and reflect, and we just want different things in life. You know, Amberlynn wants to leave Kentucky one day, and she wants to see her family, and she wants to move to another state, and it's like, this is my home, and this is where my family is, and I don't want to leave. But I love her. I love her. I love her. I don't care what anybody else thinks of her. I know who she is. And she has her faults, and I have my faults too. But it's like, you know, we've been together for 4 years, and both of our ways. And it's like, everyone tries to start Jenny Craig and all these other things. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't join them with her. I should, but I don't. But it's not like I'm also going out of my way to eat horribly in front of her or suggest we order this or do this. No, I don't do that. But I'm not strong enough to be that support right now. But I want to always have this one in my life. And not even a dime. It's nothing to do with money. I just want her in my life. I want to go to Oklahoma if, you know, you move there, or California, or if you move to Virginia, like all these places you've mentioned that you could go to someday. I want to travel. I've never been west of Kentucky. I'd love to go see you wherever you go.
I want that too.
And
you know that.
I just feel like this is the healthiest choice for us both.
I'm hurting. You guys have no idea. Like, it's... And I'm sure some of you understand, like... I'm just afraid that I'm never gonna be okay again, you know? It's just really scary. No, Becky, even with Destiny, I knew Destiny had some chick on side, but that's a whole other story. But, Becky's not like that. Becky, like, when me and her first got together, she was very hard, to have her open up and let her wall down and stuff like that, and, it's gonna be virtually impossible to do that now, but I wish her nothing but the best. And the best is not me, so of course it's not. And it's like, I'm gonna miss her family. Like, there's just a lot of, like, different aspects to the situation. It's like, not just, you know, losing her, I'm losing a lot, and things are just going to be very different. Like, thinking of all the stuff that's happened in the last 365 days, like in the last year. I don't know why I keep saying 365 days, like that's so weird. It's like, next year is gonna be, I'm gonna be looking back at this very moment, and I hope that I can sit there and say, wow, I made it through, but I don't know. We're both hurting, but we know that it's the right thing. Mainly on her end, of course, because if you guys are new to the stream, like, it was her who brought it up first, but if you guys go back and look, you know, I don't share my poetry with you guys obviously anymore because people are so rude, but I've written sad poetry, you know, because I haven't always felt 100% in this relationship, you know. I've been lonely. I have felt lonely. I have felt alone. I haven't felt 100% happy myself, and you know, we still love each other very much, and that's not ever gonna change. And it's weird because, like, as friends and as like a company with one another, like our presence with one another, like we're great, but then when it's like relationship, that's where it's like we needed to just cut it off there. But yeah, I kind of feel like I'm dreaming. It's a nightmare, and like I keep trying to wake myself up, but it's like not, like I'm awake. This is it. This is real. Hello. So I don't know if I'm gonna regret this, but I don't know, it's like a little video diary. But Feline and I have broken up. It was mutual. This was mutual. There has, like, I'm gonna speak for myself. There has been some things that just like I don't have to go into detail. Love just isn't enough sometimes, and I know what I'm worth, and I know it might not be like a lot to some people, but I know like what I deserve, and I know what I want, and I just need to be single. I don't know what to say. Like, I know there's probably going to be a lot of people questioning and saying you seemed so happy, and yeah, like the relationship I had with Feline was literally the most passionate relationship I've ever been in, but on both sides of the spectrum. On both sides. And I just, she's my best friend. I just look around at everything, and it's like I look over in my kitchen and I'm like, that's the first place she kissed me. But then there's also probably a bad memory in that same spot, you know? It's like, not everything is perfect behind the scenes. Honestly, it doesn't even matter why we broke up. It's personal, and we both have our own reasons, but she's my other half of my heart, and I'm the other half of hers. But we can't be in a relationship. And even just calling her Feline is so hard, because Bambi and Feline, like, it's not a thing anymore. I also think like I'm partially in shock. I don't know. It's like, how do I go on? Like, it physically feels like I've lost like a limb, or I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like I was hit by a truck a million times over, just repeatedly, over and over and over. Like, I just feel like I can't live without her, but I know that I have to, because it's just like, I know what I deserve. Even though sometimes I act like I hate myself, like I act like it. There's a part of me that cares. And I care about Feline as well. It's like, she deserves the fucking world. And it's like, I could only give her a part of it. I could only give her a part of it when I want to give her the whole thing. And by breaking up, you know what, I kind of am. I don't want to like shower. I don't want to do anything. I kind of just want to like eat. I just want to eat. I just want to turn to food. I want to numb it out. I'm just lost, but I know that it has to happen. And I have to keep reminding myself of that it has to happen, and I have to keep a healthy distance from her, because like, she's still trying to hug me and stuff like that, and I have to tell her like, I can't, like, it hurts too bad. And in the past, like, I didn't want my ex to not sleep in the bed with me, but I don't want her in the bed with me. And I slept without her last night, and it was horrible.